Hello everyone, my name is Ninoa and welcome to a new Infinity Nikki video. Today's video is going to be part 2 of the full game's playthrough. In the previous video, we went through the entire prologue and you may remember that near the end, we had to make a choice between two storylines. The Wishfield storyline, which was a story released for the first year of Infinity Nikki, and the Island chapter, which is the ongoing storyline. As I explained, I will be running both stories in parallel, but I am starting with the OG, the Wishfield storyline. So today we are going to progress through the main story of Chapter 1 of the Wishfield storyline. Please note that this chapter introduces a lot of gameplay features and systems, which means we are going to have to run a lot of tutorials. But I'll try and do my best to guide you through it all and make it as painless as I can. And now, without further ado, let's jump right into it.
Is this Wishfield? Where should I start looking for miracle outfits? Oh, that building over there is pretty interesting.
And welcome to Wishfield. Don't worry too much about that ongoing dialogue about Dada, a character we have not met yet. This is related to the ongoing patch event.
Let's go ask her ourselves.
First up, we are discovering the fully fledged map feature, which shows your location and that of spots of interest and warp spires. And keep in mind that feature at the top right corner, as we will get back to that a little later. If I press square, I open up a list of all the regions, which makes it easy, for instance, to return to the Sea of Stars. All I have to do is select a previously activated warp spire and teleport there.
The wind is picking up. Momo, be careful. Don't blow away.
It's just a light breeze. I'm not worried at all.
Regarding this year's special event prizes from every Stylist's Guild, the applications and approval process are Clause 1, Clause 2. There are 36 clauses?
Huh?
Are you okay? No more! I've been reading for so long it's hurting my head, back, eyes, and brain! It's ridiculous. Welcoming stylists is more important.
Stylists?
Stylists use whim to style and can craft clothes anytime, anywhere. Looks like you're new to here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Dada. I'm in charge here. Welcome to the Flourish Stylists Guild. First things first, here's your pair pal. All done. And this is a whim tech assistant created by the Stylists Guild. It's called a pair pal. Every stylist has one. With pair pal, styling is perfect. That's what Bebe says. She's my little sister. She works for the Flourish Stylists Guild too. Let me check your registration info real quick.
So the tablet we found in the Star Seed is actually a pair pal from the Stylist Guild. And now we've got a brand new one.
Maybe I joined the Stylist Guild the last time I was here.
Stylist Nikki. A stylist with floating and purification outfits, and the skills to take on S-lings all by yourself. Whoa! Are you sure you're new to all this? It's not often I get to register such a bright, talented young stylist like you. By the way, these are our advanced courses, designed to help new stylists get started quickly.
So this is how your game menu looks, and if you are new to the game, this is probably going to feel super overwhelming. That being said, some features are more important at the very start of the game than others, and I'll help you figure those out first.
Along your journey, if you encounter difficulties or feel stuck, you might find some inspiration here.
So courses are really your achievement system. You will get a little reward of 5 diamonds and 1 course credit for each course completed. There are also a few courses giving out unique and extremely valuable rewards, which we will look into later into the game. In addition, course credits are necessary to improve your styling ranking. Improving your styling ranking not only gives you rewards, but your progress through the story will be gated by your rank early on, so it is important to level up if possible from day one. Now, in order to improve your ranking, you will not only need course credits, but also wish glimmers, which you obtain by doing daily tasks. If this sounds a bit convoluted, don't worry, I am going to return to this and show you exactly how to proceed as soon as a story requires us to level up our ranking, which happens for the first time in the second half of Chapter 1.
There are many helpful tools within your pair pal that can assist you along your journey. Try them out when you have the time.
I still have a lot to learn. I'm actually from very far away, so if you don't mind, I'd really love to hear more about this place.
You're the first person we've met here.
Wow, is this your companion? What a cute little being, just like a Feywish sprite.
Feywish sprite?
You must have seen them, those small blue creatures flying around in little cloaks.
No, you haven't. That's another inconsistency inherited from the massive change to the prologue in patch 1.5.
They're the descendants of the Wishfield's late god, the Wishing One. It's said they collect wishes and then deliver them to the Wishing One.
How romantic. Does that mean wishes here are more likely to come true?
That used to be the case, but the Wishing One has already left us. Way back, when the gods walked among us, they sacrificed themselves in the War of Heavens, in the fights against the dark. Thankfully, they left us whim, which is how we stylists found the spark within their ashes.
So that's how stylists came to be.
But it's not easy. There are always obstacles. The path of a stylist has many twists and turns, but only we can craft those extraordinary ability outfits. A big responsibility. So, if you encounter any problems, you can come to me. I'm happy to help.
Dada? Have you heard of the miracle outfits? We're looking for one, but we don't know where to start.
The miracle outfit? I feel like I read about it somewhere. Oh! In the Wishfield Compendium!
Compendium?
It's the outfit compendium that I helped create, along with Bebe and Kilo the Cadenceborn. It lists all the outfits we found so far in Wishfield. It's still being beta tested, but it has all the features you need. You can find it in your pair pal. Come on, take a look. This is the compendium. Updating the compendium will improve your rating, and the Stylist Guild will reward you for your efforts. This is the outfit compendium. We've categorized everything based on their stories. You can switch between them below. Here's an example of a theme.
Nikki, it's a miracle outfit.
The compendium is your completion tracker in different categories. It will give out some pretty nice rewards, but this is not a feature you have to worry too much about from day one.
That was a dead end. Nothing at all about the miracle outfits.
Hey, look on the bright side. Even if we have to dig deeper into some ancient legends, we know miracle outfits exist now.
Actually, There are many Wishfield customs based on tales from the Age of Divinity. If you look into those, it's a good bet you'll find some leads.
So basically we should...
Make wishes! Whether it's a wish for love, work, or blings falling from the sky, Flora-Wish can help. Since it's your first time here, visit the Great Wish Tree at Great Wish Tree Square. It's right outside. But you're gonna need wishing items. I wonder if Giovanni's store is open today.
Stylists sell wishing items?
Materials don't just fall from the sky, so we need to make a living. Giovanni sells wish flight paper during the day. It's a type of whim tech. You can usually find him at Great Wish Tree Square. Whim is what grants wings to our wishes. Anyway, you have to try it.
At the end of this introduction, we unlocked the Daily Wishes feature. Daily Wishes are your list of dailies. When you complete dailies, you obtain Wish Glimmers, and Wish Glimmers are necessary to upgrade your ranking. Again, I'll walk you through it in detail in the second half of Chapter 1, when leveling up your styling ranking becomes mandatory. But for now, let's head outside and continue on with the story. Oh wait, I forgot that as soon as you step out, the game introduces yet another feature, friends. In the game, you can make friends with other players, which we will introduce later, but you will also become friends with NPCs, who will contact you through your purple from time to time, which is a simple but pretty neat detail to improve immersion, in my opinion. To read and reply to messages from NPCs, go to the second tab at the top. You'll have a list of your NPC friends, and the little red dot indicates that they have sent you a new message. Here you can read, "Hey Nikki, this is my purple account. Now we can chat anytime. Still got 2 stacks of documents to finish, but don't forget to explore Flora-Wish while you're here." You can often reply to them by sending predetermined messages, and sometimes you can even have some back and forth with that character. Now, you can see me walking here towards the next main story event, which is on the Great Wish Tree Square. And because I've played this story several times already, I know exactly where I am supposed to go. And so I did not realize immediately that the quest marker is gone. You cannot see the marker showing you in which direction to go in your environment anymore. Which means now is as good a time as any to introduce you to the game's quest tracker, which I also not so effectively refer to as the bane of my existence. Technically, you can open your purple, go to quests, and there select the quest you want the game to track for you. Here I am going to go to the main tab for main story and select the Wishfield Chapter 1 entry. Normally, once selected, the quest name and details should appear on the left-hand side of the screen, and the tracker should appear both on the minimap and in your environment. Except here it doesn't. But I know I am tracking it because if I open the full map, it shows as highlighted, which means it's tracked. Seriously, folks, this thing, it's just bad. Not only it can only track one quest at a time, which is not nearly enough, but worse, even when you set the quest to track manually, it will often overwrite your choice with no warning, so you never truly rely on it. But enough rant. The golden orb where your next story event should be indicates that you are in the right place, but at the wrong time, and one look at the quest description tells me I need to be here during the day. Just know that you could manually change the time of the day by using a purple feature called Run Purple. However, particularly for quests, The easiest way is just to interact with the orb. It will automatically set the time to the earliest suitable time for you to do the quest.
Winter's winds howled relentlessly until the foretold arrival of a god. Thus, the barren land saw the birth of a Rosa. These, the paper cranes, carried the smallest of wishes.
Nikki, what's wrong?
I'm fine. But the Heart of Infinity, the story was beautiful. Why do I feel this pain, though?
Can I help you, miss? You look upset.
Thank you. I'm fine. I just got a little emotional. For some reason. From that story.
How empathetic. Are you a stylist?
Oh, I am. My name is Nikki. But I just joined the Stylist Guild today.
A new stylist, then. Your intuition is correct. Wishfield's story isn't just about one glorious moment. It includes long periods of darkness. Everything fades with the passing of time. Strife, tears, death. There is beauty. There is also deep sorrow.
Thank you for telling me.
Nikki, you feel any better?
It's all right, Momo. I'm A-okay.
Is this your first time in Florawish?
Yes. It's the first time we've been this far from home. There was an incident. Then we ended up here.
Then this wish flight paper is for you.
Huh? For me?
When I spot a new face in Florawish, I gift them some wish flight paper. Consider it a blessing. A gift from the Wishing One. He was the first, you know. He created wish flight paper as a boon to all. The ones that I make here, they're just replicas. In order to become paper cranes, they still need whim. Not as magical as the legendary wish flight paper.
But everyone loves them.
Just lucky, I guess. Mr. Gallio.
I'm sorry, Giovanni. I don't need the wish flight paper I ordered earlier. Please, sell it to someone else. I gotta go. See you.
Strange.
What's wrong?
It's nothing. Gallio's been a regular since I started selling wish flight paper. But it looks like he's not making wishes today. It's fine, though. You have to be sincere with your wishes, or they won't come true. Looks like you two are itching to get started. Here, take this. Go to the Great Wish Tree. Write down your wish on the paper. It will turn into a paper crane, and then fly away.
Wish flight paper. A Wimtech created by Giovanni. Write your wish on a piece of paper, and the wish flight paper will magically fold into a paper crane and fly towards a wish bottle.
Excuse me, miss!
Oh, hello. Are you talking to me? I'm Nikki.
Miss Nikki, hi! I just wanted to say, oh, look at that chubby cat! So cute! Come on, Jean, focus! Miss Nikki, sorry. sorry, can you hold off on making wishes? Mr. Noi noticed that some of the old strings, the ones holding the wish bottles, need replacing. If they snap, they might land on people, or maybe even hit some floofs. It's dangerous, dangerous! And if they fall right after someone makes a wish and hangs it, that would be really bad.
I'm sure you're right. Sounds really bad. By the way, who's Miss Nanoi?
You don't know her? She's the intern keeper of the Dream Warehouse. She collects everyone's wishes and stores them there. It's the coolest job in all of Flora Wish. Oh, I had a dream last night.
Oh, about what? Teen, come on.
Ah, right. Sorry, Ruby. So anyway, Miss Nanoi was supposed to replace those worn-out strings today, but she looked really tired. Her eyes were all red. She has such an important job. We can't let her work like that. We just can't!
So you and Ruby told her to take a break, and then took over the job of making new strings.
Wow. Miss Nikki, do you have a special women's seed that lets you read our minds? Just like Miss Nanoi?
I do. Makes me pretty cool, right? But my power fades every now and then, so it's not that great. With Miss Nanoi, though, can she always hear your thoughts?
Uh-huh, yeah. She can even hear all our wishes we make in secret. I wish I could be brave enough to sleep alone at night. So Miss Nanoi taught me a song. It's a short little tune, but it works like a charm. It goes...
Teen, we're out of materials for the strings.
What? How? We spent 3 whole hours collecting that floof yarn.
Didn't you spend most of your time rolling around and barking at floofs?
I'm sorry. So, what do we do now?
I can help. After all, I am a stylist. I can try to use whim to solve your problem.
Thank you so much, Miss Nikki. Ruby, how much material do we need?
We just need 1 floof yarn.
You can easily collect that from floofs. They're very, very soft. They have the fluffiest fur in the world.
No problem. Leave it to me.
Nikki, do you really know how to get floof yarn?
Of course. We'll use the Heart of Infinity to acquire an animal grooming outfit. Then, while I'm grooming them, I can collect their fur.
So basically, we need a new ability outfit, which means it is time to get reacquainted with the Heart of Infinity. Upon opening the Wishfield shard, as you can see, a lot of new nodes will appear, but let's take it one step at a time and focus on the one we need right now, which is a node for the Bye Bye Dust sketch, which allows you to craft the animal grooming outfit. Now, to unlock this node, we'll need 1000 blinks, which you should have, but also 2 Whim Stars, which you may not have. So the first order of the day is to obtain them. Thankfully, there are 70 Whim Stars to be found across the Flora Wish area alone, so plenty. You can use Momo's Whim Star tracking feature and just grab the first 2 you find. Me, I like to start looking for them from the Flora Wish entrance, which will also allow me to unlock that particular warp spire. Also, as mentioned in the prologue, particularly early on, don't forget to grab whatever you can collect. Those are all materials that will come in handy very soon. From here, I am going to use Momo's tracking ability to find the nearest Whim Star, which seems to be inside that greenhouse over there. The entrance is at the back, but it is blocked by a crate. You will often come across those crates in Wishfield. All you have to do is interact with it and use your direction controls to move it around. Exit, and now we can simply open the door. When you are zoomed in all the way, the map will show the location of Whim Stars, but only those you have already found, which is not that helpful. Unless you are like me and are making guides. Alright, so now let's head for the next one. Which is going to be up there. It's gonna be easy enough to climb. Alright, so now we can open the Heart of Infinity and acquire the sketch. And remember, this is only the sketch, so now we need to actually craft it. And for that we need 4 daisies and 24 threads of purity. I'm missing a daisy. Thankfully, you can find them all around the Great Wish Tree Square. And here we are. During the prologue, we saw that we can access the sketch interface via the wheel, but you can access the same interface via the purple as well. Now that we have all crafting materials, we can just go ahead and craft it. Mirrorland is home to many species of animals. Craft the Bye-Bye Dust outfit to unlock the animal grooming ability. Be cautious, as some animals are wary of approaching humans. Hold square to stealthily approach an animal. Release square to groom the animal once a groom icon appears above it. Not all animals require you to be cautious. For instance, a floof, you can go up to them without any particular precaution. I love these animations. Don't worry, you can skip them, as you can see below on the right corner of your screen. I'm only going to play the animation the first time we groom an animal, and then I'm going to skip it systematically. On the other hand, those birds, you need to approach stealthily if you want to be able to groom them.
some stretchy floof yarn. We can make some super sturdy strings with this.
These'll last 100 years.
Yeah, for 100 years. Thanks, Miss Nikki. Oh, and you too, chubby kitty.
Okay, you did say thanks, so I'll let the chubby kitty thing grow this time. We have the materials. Should we start making the strings?
They'll be done in no time. Ruby here is Flora Wish's little weenie champion. She's really fast.
Super fast.
That's great! I'll help too. Once you make all the strings and replace the frayed ones, I'll hang the wish bottles on the tree. Alright?
Wow! Miss Nikki, you read my mind again. You knew my wish.
Mine too.
Then, does that mean I get a chance to fulfill your wishes?
Of course.
Wish bottle. A wishing item shaped like a bottle. It holds objects for making wishes.
Hey, Nikki, now you can make wishes.
Yeah, Miss Nikki. Your wish is sure to come true.
Nikki, what was your wish?
I wished for guidance for getting miracle outfits.
Nikki!
I'm fine. I thought I heard Jean and Ruby singing.
Huh? But we weren't singing.
Not a single note.
Maybe not then. It's still bouncing around in my head. No, in my heart. Is this a vision? Maybe it might lead us to the miracle outfit.
Huh? What was that?
Oh, sorry. Hope I didn't interrupt. And you are? I work at the Stylists Guild in Flora Wish. Bebe. Bebe. Aren't you... Dada's little sister? I'm Nikki, and I'm a new stylist around here.
You're Nikki? The stylist who beat those S-lings without a pair pal? Without even registering with the Stylists Guild? That Nikki?
Nikki, sounds like you're the talk of the town.
Sounds like maybe... Dada? Yeah, my sister told me. But I didn't expect to meet you. I just saw you two under the Great Wish Tree. It was beautiful. So, I took a photo. I thought that... maybe I could submit it to Wardrobe Stylist magazine? Sorry. I should have asked your permission. Go ahead. I've never been in a magazine before. Thanks. If it gets published, I'll let you know. Lately, my work hasn't been great. But with this shot, I have a good feeling. To say thank you, please take this camera. While you're here, you can use it to record your memories. Here you go. I hope you like it. Whoa! The camera turned itself into Momo's head. Bebe, your ability, it's so amazing.
Ooh, let me see! It really does look like me. It has my adorable ears and even my yellow cloak. Nikki, don't I look good holding this camera? Super cool, right?
Like a professional photographer.
That makes you my #1 model.
Momo, how about you take a picture of Bebe and me together? Bebe, is that okay?
Oh, of course.
Alright, so here we need to open the photo feature from the smaller wheel. No need to get all fancy here, you only need to make sure these two are clearly in the frame. Any photo taken will be then saved automatically to your scrapbook, which can be accessed via your purple.
Momo is the world's greatest photographer! Ha!
It's a nice photo. If you take any more great photos, send them to me. I'll help you submit them.
You've got a deal. I'm gonna capture every single stunning moment of Nikki's great adventure.
Thanks. I'll go submit the photo I just took.
Nikki, where are we going?
Let's...
Nikki, look quick!
Huh? This...
That paper crane crashed!
Come on, let's go.
So, we've completed Land of Wishes, the first quest of our Wishfield adventures. We also now follow Lumina Lens touring photographers and Layla, which can be found among your NPC friends in your purple. We leveled up and our new main story quest, Accident at the Clothing Stores, awaits.
Oh no. This is so bad. Grandpa will be furious. He'll send me to the wishing one when he sees this.
Sorry. It's my fault.
Lenoy, how did the Grand Crane from the Dream Warehouse manage to crash into the roof of my store? Isn't its flight trajectory on a fixed path?
I got distracted when I was repairing it earlier and... Don't worry, I'll fix it. Oh, no, wait. I'll make the repair to your roof first.
I believe you, Nanoy. But you better hurry.
I got it. I'll do it right now.
Do you have time? Also, these clothes need mending.
I know. First, I have to take care of the Grand Crane, the music box, and your store. I guess mending clothes will have to wait.
Well, I can help. Wait, we don't have materials. I need a stylist to help.
I'll find us one. Are there any stylists around? Marquez Boutique needs your help.
Me, over here. I can help.
You look new. Have we met before?
I'm Nikki, a new stylist here in Flora-Wish.
Don't underestimate Nikki, even if she is new. Dada and Bebe agree, she's super talented.
Miss Dada kinda says that about every new stylist.
What? We were tricked?
Don't take it the wrong way. She's very encouraging to all the new stylists. Getting a genuine compliment from her is pretty rare. However, Bebe almost never gives a compliment. Marquez, take a look at Nikki's outfit. She must be a very talented stylist.
That's true. Okay, then Nikki, I'm counting on you. I need a foodie bee.
A foodie bee. If I'm gonna have to get these bugs, I need a bug-catching outfit.
If we go into the heart of Infinity, we can see that acquiring the bug-catching outfit sketch, Afternoon Shine, requires again 1000 blinks and 2 Wim stars. The good news is the game already gifted us 1 Wim star earlier, so we only need 1 more. For that, I am going to continue to look around the square, starting from where we found our second Whimstar earlier. So it seems like Momo found something. Unfortunately, that Whimstar looks like it's suspended high up in the sky. But hey, when there's a will, there is a way. And this balloon is going to come in handy. A few things to note here. One, I am going to ignore chests for now, so I'm not opening this. Second, I am also going to ignore side quests for now. And finally, here is a unique animal called a bipcoon. So I am going to groom it. Just remember, you can groom each animal once per day or capture each insect once per day, and then you have to wait until the daily reset, which in Europe is going to be during the night, at which point you can groom them or capture them again. Okay, so we have our second Whimstar. Time to get a new ability outfit, and then capture a foodie bee. And for this, the crafting materials are 1 starlit plum, 2 daisies, 1 fluff yarn, and 30 threads of purity. In case you are missing any of these materials, they can all be found around the Great Wish Tree Square. Miraland is home to many species of bugs. Craft the Afternoon Shine outfit to unlock the bug catching ability. When in range, a catch icon appears above the nearest bug. Be cautious, as some bugs are wary of approaching humans. Hold square to stealthily approach a bug. Release square when the net glows to successfully capture the bug. By the way, several animals, including fluffs and the bipcoon, will have a tendency to follow you around once you have groomed them, so don't be surprised. Here, the game introduces a new feature used in conjunction with the map called Collections. In Collections, you can find details about unlocked materials. Select an item to view its respawn information and track its location. By default, the map will show you one general area where the material can be found. But if you look at the bottom of the page, it says, to unlock precise tracking, items collected. Here 5 out of 50. That means that once I have collected 50 of this item, it will unlock precise tracking, which, as its name implies, shows not just an area, but rather all the exact locations said material can be found. So Momo has found a new Whimstar. For now, I will just track it because I also spotted the foodie bee I need for the main story. So I am going to capture it first, but in order to do that, I need to switch my grooming ability for my bug catching ability first. On controller, you press L1. This brings up your ability wheel where you select the ability of your choice. Now back to the Whimstar. On closer inspection, it does not look like a star at all. The fact it looks different from a standard Whimstar indicates that you need to play a minigame before you can obtain the star. In this case, you will need to find a star-shaped form within an area delimited by the gold circle on the ground. Once you find it, interact with it, and the ball of yarn will transform into a Whimstar. Now that I have a couple of foodie bees, I could head straight to the next story waypoint, which is across the square, but I'm going to take a few minutes to explore and grab a few materials on the way. You can either follow along, or if you would rather skip, you could just jump to the next chapter of this video where the storyline will resume. Welcome to Marquez Boutique, a century-old establishment with a rich legacy and stellar reputation. Step inside and browse our designs. Great, this is the one. Its colors are so mesmerizing. I cannot thank you enough, Miss Nikki. I better get to work and start fixing these clothes. You are our lifesaver. You have no idea how scary Grandpa is, and I have no idea why you are not voiced.
Oh, you're the best, Nikki. No way I could have done this without you. Here, this is for you.
So pretty. Thank you, Nanoi. Can't wait to try it on.
On you, it'll look great.
Yeah, it sure will. But, Nanoi, what's going on with you today? You don't make mistakes like this.
I don't know what to say.
Do you need a little help? Momo and I might be able to lend a hand.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nikki. When I got home today, I saw my mom passed out on the floor. I tried waking her, but nothing worked. I thought it had something to do with the recent Coma incidents. So I planned to visit the Stylist Guild and ask Dada about it.
What? Your mother fell into a coma? No wonder you look so worried.
I couldn't concentrate at all, even on repairing the Grand Crane. That's why it crashed. Marquez, I'm so sorry.
Don't worry about it. Everything worked out in the end, right? I did raise my voice a little, but I wasn't mad at you. I didn't know about Missy Crane. I wish you would have told me, though. I would have said go straight to the Stylists Guild.
I think I can still make it.
Nanoi, can we come with you to see Dada?
Really? I don't want to be a bother.
Not at all. We have something to ask you anyway. But your mom takes higher priority. Our stuff, it can wait until later.
Okay. Once I figure out what's going on with my mom, I'll tell you anything you want. I promise. Nothing in Flora-Wish escapes my radar.
Sounds great. Okay, let's head to the Stylist Guild and talk to Dada.
And this concludes our second main story quest of Chapter 1. We also got a sketch for an individual item, paired flight, a sketch with a grand crane drawn in a blank area with two girls sitting on its wings. One of them, which appears to have been recently added, has pink hair. In order to craft it, we will need a pin hopper. I have not caught one yet, but they are pretty ubiquitous, so it won't be long before I catch one. We also leveled up, received a message from Dada, and we can start the next story quest, Unexplained, Incidents.
Nikki, thank you for being there for me. When I saw my mother unconscious, I panicked. I didn't know what to do.
You go first.
I guess I'll go. Dada, it's Nanoi's mother. She passed out just like the others.
What? Not Missy Crane as well? Harming a dream warehouse keeper? This is unforgivable, and Flora-Wish will not tolerate it. Don't worry, Nanoi. We'll figure out who's behind this mischief, this moral corruption.
Thank you so much, Captain Haya. Nikki, this is Captain Haya of the Flora-Wish Guards. Captain Haya, this is my new friend, Nikki. She's a really talented stylist.
Nice to meet you, Captain Haya. Dada told me you've been investigating the recent Coma incidents. As of now, do you have any good leads?
Based on our findings, we know that before falling unconscious, the victims experienced vivid hallucinations. Their minds wander, then they start to ramble, and they begin to experience extreme mood swings.
That sounds really strange.
Exactly. We pulled some records from the Heartcraft Kingdom Guard's headquarters, but there have been no similar cases anywhere. After speaking with Miss Dada, we believe that the cause of all this might very well be whim. We've turned the investigation over to the Stylist Guild. We'll assist where we can.
Whim did all of this? Nanoi, before your mom passed out, did anything strange happen?
I'm not sure. She was mad at me when I left the house. And when I came back, I found her passed out on the floor, and the house was a mess. It's my fault. I shouldn't have left her alone.
Don't blame yourself. Dada, is there anything we can do to help?
Nikki, do you want to investigate this case?
I want to help Nanoi.
Nikki, thank you.
The case is yours, Nikki. I believe if anyone can solve this dicey problem, it's you. Right now, we plan on looking closely at the victims displaying early signs before they go unconscious. I heard a stylist is starting to show symptoms.
A stylist?
Her name is Dorsey. She's the leader of the Golden Daisies. They were amazing stylists back in the day. I can't believe. She lives over by Silken Lake. You can find her there.
Excuse me, miss?
Me? I'm Nikki, and this is my friend Momo.
Yes, you, Miss Nikki. I saw you talking with Miss Dada and Captain Haya earlier, and they seemed serious. Did they entrust you with an important styling task?
Yes, I'm on my way to investigate the recent unexplained coma cases.
Oh my. With such an important task, you must require an abundance of resources. Threads of purity, blings, and such.
Huh? Oh, it's always good to have more of those. But who are you?
Oh, where are my manners? I got carried away by the gravity of the task. Let me introduce myself. I'm a Flora Wish Stylist Guild volunteer, Tokar. I handle operations and maintain the Warp Spire. But what I enjoy the most is teaching stylists how to use the Warp Spire.
The Warp Spire? I only know its teleportation function. Can it do something else?
Of course. The Warp Spire provides access to all the resources I mentioned before. But, from my experience, it's easier just to walk you through it. If you want me to show you, just swing by the Warp Spire at the entrance to the Stylist Guild. I'll give you a demo.
Remember when I said I would ignore side quests? I did not lie exactly, but this particular side quest is not only important, but it is important that you do it as soon as possible, because it unlocks a very important feature that ties in with several other important features of the game. I'm not going to explain why right at this moment. For now, we are just going to do it. You will also note that I am talking over the quest tracker tutorial, but then you already know my opinion on this feature. However, I am going to go into the quests and try and track this new side quest, New Guidance, Realm of Escalation. Fortunately, we do not have to go very far. Tokar is waiting for us just outside. By the way, did you know that Tokar in French means a loser or a washout? I imagine they did not know that when they gave him that name. Behold, the Warp Spire. Isn't it radiant? I have always believed that such radiance can help stylists get to their desired destination. In addition to the teleportation function you are already familiar with, mysterious realms are hidden within it. In the run-up to the war against the dark, to assist stylists in swiftly crafting ability outfits, the leader of the Eight, the formidable Dexter, devised the ingenious Wimtech Altar of Escalation. Moreover, she created a special realm of escalation exclusively for it. Stylists can hop onto it through the Warp Spire. Sounds pretty handy. So, how do I go about using the Altar of Escalation? Easy peasy. Once you enter the Realm of Escalation via the Warp Spire, simply toss your materials into the Altar of Escalation and infuse them with your vital energy. Once completed, you will receive blinks, threads of purity, and other materials used to upgrade outfits. Vital energy is exclusive to stylists, a powerhouse packed with creativity. But beware, because going overboard can leave you drained. Manage your usage wisely. Besides the realm of escalation, there are other realms within the warp spire that also consume vital energy. For instance, there is a realm of nourishment, where stylists can exchange various insights thanks to the abundant whim. And then there is a realm of the dark, created by Dexter, one of the 8. Everyone is different as regards their native whim. Some say that the most exceptional stylists might even create their own personal realms. After all that info from me, Miss Nikki, why not check out the realm of escalation and see it in action by yourself? As you can see, there are various realms, but for now we can only access one, the realm of escalation, which makes things simpler. So let's enter. First, you will need to select which material you wish to receive. You can choose between blinks, threads of purity, and a third material which is locked right now but that we will unlock at the end of Chapter 1. Next, select the item you wish to exchange with and decide on the quantity. It will then show you how much vital energy the exchange will consume. The more items, the more energy is consumed. Common items, for instance, cost 10 energy per item to exchange. Really, the key resource in the realms is your vital energy. All the realms allow you to obtain items, and every time you need to spend energy to get these. As you can see above, you can have by default up to 350 energy. Energy consumed is replenished in time. It takes a bit more than a day to restore the full 350, but you will never restore beyond that limit. You might not realize it now, but you will basically need items that you can only really farm in the realms all the time, which makes energy a very important resource to manage. That means that in order to use this resource efficiently, you want to make sure that you use energy often enough to avoid hitting that 350 ceiling, where it stops restoring as much as possible. In addition to natural restoration, note that you can also top up your energy using either a dedicated and fairly rare item called Energy Crystal, or by using diamonds. But honestly, diamonds is a very precious resource that you can also use in the shop and for the gacha system, so avoid using that at all costs. Right now I have very few items to exchange, but I also want to get the replenishment ball rolling, so to speak, so I am going to exchange just one item, but feel free to exchange a couple more if you can. We will gather more items and unlock more realms shortly, at which point I will return and use up more of that energy. And for that item, I got 50 threads of purity as well as Mira experience points, which is something I will talk about more later. In addition, because we completed the side quest, we also get those extra rewards, 30 diamonds, 50 threads of purity, 500 Mira experience points, and 10,000 blinks. Another particularity, as your level goes up, how much resources you receive per item exchanged will also increase. Right now you get 50 threads per item and 10 energy exchanged, but later on you will get up to 100 for the same resources.
New adventures, new stories. There's so much to look forward to.
Again, I will explain more about the realms when we get back to them at the end of Chapter 1, but I figured this is enough of an information dump for now. Right now, it's time to travel towards our next main story waypoint. And for that, we are gonna head towards the large body of water called Silken Lake. On the way though, I am going to do a bit more gathering, including some new items. Again, you are absolutely welcome to stay along, or if you prefer, you can jump to the next chapter of this video where the story will resume. On the way, we are going to come across a couple of really interesting items, starting with this one. Now, there is a tutorial for this. In order to access it, we need to open the small reel and go to the top entry. Cis blooms only bloom and release their bright cis pollen on clear nights. So it needs to be not only nighttime, but also we need it not to rain. Now we got a pin hopper. Remember that's the insect I needed to catch for that earring recipe we received earlier. Like I said, you're gonna find them pretty much everywhere.
The wind is picking up. Momo, be careful. Don't blow away.
It's just a light breeze. I'm not worried at all.
Here is another one that only appears at night, the Glimmer Drop. And now on to the interesting case of the Soko, and you will quickly understand the name. First of all, you need to approach carefully from pretty far away, otherwise it will disappear. They are very rare, they only appear when the weather is dry, and they will always be standing on a stone under a wolfroot tree. I can't really decide. Some days I find them cute, other days I just find them creepy. Can't make up my mind about them. Oh yeah, you can use your purification outfit to blow away piles of leaves. There's even a quest about that, but more often than not, you want to blow them away mostly because there are items underneath. And sometimes you even find whim stars. Although in these cases, the whim star will be glowing underneath the pile of leaves, so they are easy to spot.
My wish. It came true. It came true! No. No.
Dorsey!
Dominic's sketch. Dominic. I'll find you. Brother. Dominic!
I'm pretty sure she can't hear anything we're saying. She seemed just fine yesterday, but now... now all she talks about is Dominic. I have no idea what could have happened.
The wish envoy. I made a wish. To bring back my brother. And the sketch.
It seems like she only reacts to her brother's name, Dominic.
Maybe we should find him. Dorsey might listen and want to talk to him.
Except Dominic went missing 15 years ago.
What?
Yeah. The missing persons case. 10 or so stylists mysteriously disappeared. All in one night, here in Wishfield. Dominic was one of them. Even now, no one knows what happened or where they went.
That is so awful! And also, there goes our lead.
Hold on, Momo. Dorsey also mentioned someone else.
Huh? Who?
The Wish Envoy.
The Wish Envoy? What a weird name.
Maybe it's like a special title. We should look for him instead of Dominic.
I never heard of him before. Miss Noma, do you know this Wish Envoy?
Not really. Maybe you should ask Sly and Farini. They might know.
Are they members of the Golden Daisies?
Yes, my daughter doesn't discuss her life because of my poor health. She hangs out a lot with Sly and Farini, so if she ever met the Wish Envoy, they would know. They've been busy preparing for a stylist contest. But I feel like they're hiding something. I had no idea where they usually practice styling. Used to be, those two always went to Timis, the cosmetics merchant. They'd get together and share their thoughts on color palettes.
Color palettes? Is she a stylist too?
Yes. Miss Timis isn't just a fairy merchant from the Twin Moon Kingdom. She's also a stylist specializing in cosmetics. Her beauty products are unique. She's quite popular among the stylists in Florawish.
If you're trying to find Sly and Farini, you should ask Timis at the Daisy Inn.
Good, we'll go now.
Nikki, you two go ahead. I'll stay and take care of Dorsey and Miss Noma, just in case anything happens. I'm kind of a little worried about them.
That's a good idea, Nanoi. We'll go investigate.
And we will be investigating in the next video, which you won't want to miss because in addition to the continuation of the main story, we will also unlock new warp spire realms. We will go into more detail about dailies and how to upgrade your styling rank. We will have our first look at styling factions and styling challenges. We will unlock 2 new ability outfits, and we will explore our first dungeon. All that and more in about 1 to 2 weeks. As you may know, the new patch 2.2 will go live Friday next week on January 30 here in Europe, and it's going to be a big one, so that will probably keep me pretty busy. I'm aiming for a February 1 release for the next video in this playthrough series, but I might give priority to patch content. Either way, I will release at least one more video before the new patch goes live, and at least a couple videos about that patch between the start of 2.2 and the weekend. And if you do not want to miss any of the excitement, don't forget to subscribe. In the meantime, I wish you all a great day, a wonderful week ahead, and until next time, bye-bye.